finished. That wasn't to say it was inevitable that was going to happen in that nature. Before we move on, remove the other image, and it's to be aware it's the GEKIDO basis project. So leave it as it is. It's a dude who's too used to doing this. It just isn't exactly straightforward. There are other events that are on that I'm checking as well. There's one with 2 matches in progress as part of, well, lower profile esporting events. One in China, Morningstar versus Feng Da. And in the current situation, it's in the opening map. It's the Void Masters 2025. It's the best of 3 LAN configuration. Upper bracket semi-final. Maps in this order. The Feng Da team's pick at Mirage. Morningstar team's pick at Inferno. The cider map up in Ancient, if it goes in, if a third map is required, that is. It's currently 9.6 points in Team Morningstar, which have scored 3 in a row. Then, M4A4, was an AK-47 kill, then M4A4 kill, then AWP. It's a 4 kills to 1 on Feng Da's favor, and that will be now 4 versus 1 battle. From one of the members with the sniper who, in the Feng Da team, 3 kills, and one of the others with an M4A4 kill. Understood. Just take the time to really just get the gist about what's up. A little early, but it'd be better off just to get prepared for the next one while there's still ample time. Then, of course, just to go in just when it begins, right? Lookwood House, the one that just beat in Gilding in one of the matches. The order will be as follows, as I get the official PDC.TV list. It was a battle from Placier against Ratajski earlier. The latter wins just. Gilding against Woodhouse was just then. Next will be Johnny Clayton versus Neil Sonneveld. The one that comes after this one. Be the only one after another 3 hours. If I do stay awake up until, say, about 5 o'clock or whatever. Or even 5:30, yeah. I'd admit that would be an accomplishment in and of itself. I feel I can only go for 2 more after this one. But as I said, the one that's next right after the Gilding v Woodhouse battle, that's between, as I said, Johnny Clayton against Neil Sonneveld. That, and then there'll be a 2 to 2.5 hour break after that. The order of the next 3 matches is as follows here. Andreas Harrison and Ricardo Petresco, or Pikachu as is nicknamed. And the matches that start at about 3:15 local time, 4:15 a.m. JST, Japanese time. To move to the next was Bunting against Stephen Bunting against James Hurrell. Which comes after that one, and then it's Luke Little versus Minshew Sulovic. Be a fair wait until it's prepared, but to be wiser getting in early before going in later. Do check before moving further. That's all clear. There's just too many other windows I have open. It's still a glimpse. If I did have a choice, though, I'd probably just stay away from some of the other insignificant ones. But there's just a little more activity, I'll say, to be fair. Excuse me. the choice is really up to what 12 does through his systems. You've seen the hype again for... Sure. But it's a question, really. Because it feels it's without any deeper reasoning. That matter of Claire Obscure Expedition 33 being revoked of its awards. Just stop me still shaking my head. Let's check for some more rage bait somewhere in the house. You'd be silly, really. We'll be waiting then the next battle. I can still do commentary here for the other battle in progress. 18th round begins. It's Morning Star against Finkdar, 10-7 currently. Been not fully guaranteed where this is won by Morning Star at this point. Standing by. Non-standby until the next action, but nothing's forthcoming. What else will it be? It's a waiting game. There've been, well, it was one exchange each back, well, sorry. Series of kills, just back and forth kill. 4 versus 4. But a few more, and then towards side A. Another kill. And the team things are. And then the one from Morning Star just then. It's 3v3 now. As I said, have to do a monitor check. Just checking now. It'll do with the noise. And additional kill from Fengda. 3v2 in their favor. You see this may have been switching from the one to the other, but I can't tell really. One additional hit. 2v2, bombs planted on side A. But yes, tightened up. Maybe a critical point in this match, in this map. Even one more from Morning Star, 2v1. And it could be the moment to lunge and take a risk. It's the USPS in hand. Denied at the final kill. It's Morning Star, another winning round from them. It's 11.7 points after 18 rounds on in this match that's between Morning Star against Finkda. Waiting now, well, start of the next. Okay. We're still a while away from the first set of, well, the next line of the battle in darts. I'm feeling alright though. Besides, like I said, a bit physically weak, but imperative to know that at least up in the head that can all be, yeah. Delay back, check how the others do this. For the moment, there'll be a fair wait until those two players come into the, well, the actual Oki. We could be there for about 10 minutes more. Find your rhythm. Just to check who finds which rhythm better. Still watching that encounter. What you do now? A little earlier, which Din was saying, and I probably should apply that to with JSP and the sequel JSP 2, and maybe its upcoming sequel of JSP 3 if those developers make such an abomination. Already they choose to boycott that Agree game. It was said in a different way, in Japanese, of course. It's a bunch of waste of time than 189 and 92, really. Why bother? That's what I decided is to boycott. He's knowing about. That we just don't want to be simply in there to exist. Well, forget all the amount of the other fakes that come around here. Now, he just finished a speed run. Princess Tomato, or Tomato and the Salad Kingdom. Sorry. It's showing the original Famicom file. And all the other contents inside the project. Yeah. It's just, yeah, only then was it just done. But yeah, into the next one. The one I was watching before was another speedrun of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That happened before this actually went on. And as I said, there was one battle I just only watched the end of when I started this broadcast. It was part of the PDC World Championship of Darts. Could be in the end for a while. Do you want to see some stuff that's dramatic in any respect? And yet another user is running Escape from Tarkov. It'll do, though. Yeah, but, well, there's rightly is, well, activity in STGR Season 2. So there's that as well. It's no telling when it'll actually be. Looks like what's this scene is a live broadcast now where the announcer must be starting to tell, well, bring in the competitors in the mix. Right. So that's what's up at the moment. First introducing Neil Zonneveld. Then it'll be Johnny Clayton after him. What doesn't really change really in these other major events? The many costumed people around the place. Yeah, and the highs, the lows, and the uncanny valleys underneath as well. Stuff you'd figure if they might look like a bunch of jackasses, but if they love the dots, then they stand up, right? Yeah, they would. It's right in between. Relation of head-to-head. Yeah, like that round before the quarter-final. Zonneveld, he was the one that took Michael Smith out in the previous round of 32. And quite an easy run, really, between both of these combatants. Otherwise, I'll say. But, yeah, well, a few ebbs and flows in between. Clayton already still in that little place walking the walk. Yep, the dance is still on. It's been greeting family who are at the front row. That all just very loyal fans. But, yep, there's a board, in the place. Yep, they're both up and around. And it's the Oki now, which of course Clayton now enters. Zonneveld, yep. They come together, a little hug. Is still, a few, gestures and so on from Clayton, but they're in their respective other sides and bringing their weapons of choice. Awaiting further orders. That takes a bit of time to practice before, it's, business. It'll start shortly. Been a couple of other matters out of the norm. And still in the theme of tomatoes. Back on the RTA in Japan channel. Next will be Tomato Adventure. Before that, there's an advertisement, I think, from Médecins Sans Frontières. Need to leave, excuse me. Yeah, well, if you say it does make such a difference to you, then you tell us straight up. 3 hours. Wasn't even able to go 3 hours. In the previous, broadcast, it's cumulative. It's nearly it's more than 2 hours in fairness. Show's on. That's what I tend to keep saying. Excuse me one moment. Still let this circle keep running through. Bend the favor and fervor. But standing by now. It's a poor performance in here for Zonneveld at the early. At the start. And another terrible visit. Well, did alright at the early points, but he scored on, 8 score. 199 now, down to 191. Second dart, which hits it's 18, 18, and 20. It's 56 score. 48 left. What then Zonneveld brings? Triple 20. Another triple 20. Has to go odd number to 17, 137 score. 54 remaining. Yeah, one opportunity for the double 16 hits is hit. Clayton. First leg. first set. The matter, yep, being first to 4 sets. The one who goes there wins. That's it. Moves to the next. I don't need to explain. Just looking for you. Reset. And while we speak of resets, I mean, the other battle's already done between Morningstar against, well, versus Feng. Sorry, Morningstar versus Fengda on that event. That was live at the same time that this darts event was. Just the scores, I'm just checking. 144 points. Some things don't real look and feel right here. It was over in a blaze. And Clayton just wasn't even at the same level. And Zonneveld just does the check out with, triple 14, 14, double 7. Since it hit the single 14. It started really strongly. Well, looking, checking on the PDC.TV/live-scores page. Was 180 first from Clayton, then was Zonneveld with the 180 his way. But it was a messy. It did get messy then from Clayton. Single 5, single 20, single 20. The same actually for Zonneveld as well. Single 1, triple 20, single 5. Between Clayton at 45 points in his visit, 66 points in Zonneveld. Another, well, a few messy ones actually are happening really between both both players at the moment. Okay, cycle's still rolling on. And Zonneveld, 2 triple 20s and single 5 on the second, down 130 left. And Clayton, 80, 100 score. 100, from Clayton. But with the visits left, 130 for Zonneveld. Clayton at 116. 2 darts thrown with Zonneveld. 20, single 20. Single 20, single 20. Double bullseye. 90 score. We're leaving 40. And 116 is scored by Clayton. And with the... Single 16, double 20 hit. And visit. Which that's a check out as well. But then just the searching. Zonneveld 140. This is the fourth leg in the set. This is orders as follows: Zonneveld, then Clayton in this order. 140 points, 100 points, 180 points from Zonneveld. That I've only just watched him to score that just then. 59 points from Clayton. Zonneveld, 65 points. Clayton, 60 points. What's left with Clayton at 282. Zonneveld at 116. Single 20. Well, it's just a single 1 for the second. Single bullseye at 25 points. 46 points overall. Leaving 70 points when it returns. Clayton next. Triple 20, single 20, single 20. 100. Still not on the finish. Let's wait in the next action. Single 6. 64 left. It wasn't completely thrown away. Scores 30. though I didn't get any triples. But 40 remaining. But Clayton yet to play something at least worthy. Await orders. Checking the list of the Vegas feelings. Vegas sigo, vi Cristiano. Enough. Didn't your mumbling already be infectious before 12? That's enough. Excuse me a second. You're punching a 180. I mean, Zundeveld already won that previous leg. And which, now it's 2 legs all in this first set. Next one, yep. Maybe the show may be starting to ramp up. Both scoring 180 in their first visits. 140 score from Clayton. Next from Zonneveld, 66 points. Next from Clayton, 125. It's comfortable enough. Should get through, wins the first set. Based on what assumedly should be straightforward for Johnny Clayton. Single 16, then double 20. Does hit only the single. Hits double 10, checks out. First set to Clayton. We don't need to see any further. The other battle, part of the CS2 esports stuff, is between, as I said, from Morningstar vs Finkta, the Void Masters 2025, upper bracket semi-final. Yep, and only one stream's available. Let's see if you understand Chinese. But anyway. A break, and it'll be a while before the second set will commence in earnest. Let's check in up in the circuit. Can be quite, I was about to say smashing, no pun intended. Something else I was watching. Didn't actually check any whole stuff either. The intention is just to take a look while no one else is. I only see only one, really. Just to search 2 of these, anyway. I'll have to really do for the moment. 30 only 30 FPS. Well, that's fine. I won't moan too much. And the other game, I'm not sure what this one is. Something I hadn't seen, but has Alice Margatroyd. So it must be one of, well... It's complicated to figure which other games come. It's always like a little shuffle. And the one who's running a Toho game was, yeah, the 2017 iteration. Yeah, well, not the one that's known as Hidden Star in 4 Seasons game. That Toho game was the one that was just been running. It There was some other channel, 2 other channels I wanted to put on Twitch. It doesn't mean that I'm pointing this for intentions that feel like I'm in multi-streaming, in checking the multi-streams respectively. It's just a habit I still like to do. It's a bit overkill. Put these down to put it down to 480. I didn't exactly focus. Which ones did I focus on? These are the 2, which I think... Yeah, these 2. Just put these ones off. They're not underway properly yet. Now they are. Opening score, that from Zonneveld. 121 score, which leaves 380 points. Through all that, as I said, as long as I will. Been more than 2 weeks since I've last actually checked in the action tour project, at least on Twitch. Next series of scores: 125 from Clayton, 100 for Zonneveld, 100 from Clayton, 60 points from Zonneveld. Next from Clayton, as you just think here, 276 Clayton, Zonneveld to 220 remaining, 100 score from Clayton. And 100 as well from Zonneveld. 176 remaining, Clayton. 120 remaining, Zonneveld. Next one will be critical. Triple 20, single 20, 20. It's just 100, another ton. When ton after ton after ton after ton. The 120 remains, and it was delivered by Zonneveld. And the first, second set that goes to Zonneveld, and they start once more. Shanghai, right? Hits it. Just watched it hit it. And I just watched Zonneveld hit that just then. That 120. Result, 140. And the same for Clayton with 140 points. Zonneveld, 140 points. Switching back quickly. We're back at that other encounter as part of Void Masters 2025, the upper bracket semi-final. 3-0 in Morningstar team's favor after 3 rounds. The team, yeah, you get it. Still in progress in the next round. Should be one. Leave for Victor. Bang, and there's the last kill really from a double kill via the AWP. You get the Victor team on the board on the second map. It's currently 3 points, 1 point. Morningstar team's favor. Progress at the next leg between Clayton and Zonneveld. That was 68 points, 81 points, respectively. There was no finish in there this time for Zonneveld. Straightforward, is it? 4 was missed. That's a single 4. Just checking out if it can. Clayton. No, misses it. It's in the single 2. It's Zonneveld's turn, yep. Punishment. That was one nearly succeeded. And just to check how close, though, was Johnny Clayton in this situation. Very tight on number 4. Little not so with the on the third start. It was a bit distant. I did have a shot, of course, on that Clayton denied. Because, well, yeah, it did slip. It's, not really that simple in the next exchanges. 59 points, Sonneveld. Clayton, 60 points. Just to keep speaking visit after visit as the visit. Sonneveld, 140 points. There's 302 left. Maximum in from Clayton right after that. The 180, leaving 261 left. And Sonneveld in his visit, triple 18, then triple 1, triple 20. 117 score. Leaves 185. When he returns in Clayton. Might give a hard punishment. Maybe another 140. Does get another 140. And leaving 121 when he returns. Sonneveld. Just 100 on that one. Visit. 121. That's what's left. The amount left from Clayton, which will not get. Well, maybe. Double bullseye, but a miss on a single bullseye. Yeah. Once again, I'll explain how tight it really was. 85 for Sonneveld. He did it for double bullseye as well. Attempt at double bullseye, single bullseye, no. Neither get it, with 25 left each way. Just to see how tight. Well, it was too far outside of the double bullseye area. It was Clayton who finishes that leg, but wasn't the best, but at one point, it just wasn't that simple to watch it either. 2 legs, 1 leg. Now to, favor Sonneveld at the moment. In defense, if I be honest, though, just come in a much more open-minded to circumstances. The way it is. Get back. Starting of the leg, it's 40 points. Clayton, 177 from Sonneveld. And Clayton next, who's, 100 points. And Sonneveld, 100 as well. That's what it is. 361 for Clayton. Sonneveld to 224 points. In this leg. That's 180 from Clayton. 40 points so far for Sonneveld. Triple 20. But yeah, that's 100. A 100 score. 124 remaining. Clayton went too quickly. It was all single 20s. 60 points scored, 121 remaining. Sonneveld is in the visit. Single 20, single 18. Triple 18. There's 92. Leaves 32 when he gets back. Well, it depends what, the move Clayton does here. Could you excuse me a second? It's not over and done with yet. I just didn't see it, 91. Just have one opportunity. No, I didn't. That's not. Clayton didn't deliver. Sonneveld, would come with a second chance and wins. In that leg as well as the set. But now there'll be another break. Advertisement break and some other breaks too. And the further hyping up as well. I don't have much to mention, but, it's won by Sonneveld. That set. Standing by. It'll be roughly 3 minutes until it's on again. You need my assistance? Yes. Not the smoothest, I'll say it that way. Yes. Well, I'm talking as basis, so I'll have to speak only in English. Okay. Yes. Yes. Still thinking. Nope. No. Right. Yep, yeah. Left. Keep attacking on the left end. Yes. 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 Risky. No. It's up to you, that one. Yes. Sure. About to start again on the darts. I'll just get on with that, okay? You still want to talk? Focus. Just do my thing. Yep, okay. They're away between Clayton and Zonneveld, which are one set each. One set each at this time, and... in these two visits each way, Zonneveld with the scoring advantage. That's until we're just only now another visit from Clayton, 180. Here's where they are now at the moment. Clayton with that, 121. Zonneveld, he's scoring... It's all triple 19s! 171! And it's down to 94 points now for Zonneveld. Will the checkout happen? Maybe. It's a double bullseye. Well, it's a single bullseye. Clayton didn't get that, but that could have been spectacular under the circumstances. One opportunity in there for Zonneveld. Here it comes. Misses. And just leaves 38. Should be... Well, maybe it's not a formality. We'll see. Clayton with 25 points remaining. 9-8. And bang, gets it. Which... Clayton winning the leg. His weight is on the belt, throwing first in the second leg. Switch, yep. 20, single 20, single 20. Triple 19, 97 score. Triple 5, triple 20, single 20, 95 score, Clayton. Yeah, 20, 20, single 20, single 20, single 18 to Zonderveld, 58 points. Clayton's throwing visit now. But it's 406 that plays against 346. 100 to score from Clayton. But yeah, and repeating as I'm checking the action as well in a broadcast that's a little slightly behind from the official scores. Still check it here and there. Right, 91 points Clayton. And 50 points Zonderveld. 15 and 196 respectively. Clayton throwing first and may deliver. Yeah, it's 139 score, leaves 76. 140 score from Zonderveld. It's Clayton 76 remaining. Zonderveld 56 points left. One shot up double 20 for Clayton. Does get it. Wins that leg. Yep, and it's all set, and it'll be Clayton throwing first on the third leg in this set. One leg each. Excuse me. 2 legs to 0, excuse me. It was Clayton that actually won the leg, and I need to remember. 2 legs to 0 currently. 99 points. Clayton, yes. 100 points Zonderveld. Just saying then, that next exchange up from Clayton, 140 points. It was Zonderveld's turn. Single 20, triple 20, triple 20, 140 points. Virtually little to nothing between them at this current moment. 262 playing 261 points. Even so. Yeah, it's not as easy for me to make predictions here. Yeah, it's 140 from Zonderveld, 40 from Clayton. Next exchange, just checking now. Single 20, single 17. Then 18. Right after that, we scored 55 points, leaving 66 points. Clayton is not on a finish either. But then he did screw up a bit at the previous visit. Would feel it's a formality, would feel it. Single 15, single 11, just only 40 left. Most likely will come back. But it scores 118 that Clayton must, well, maybe not must, but may. He has a chance here. Missed everything. Well, missed the double 20. Was meant to hit it, but no, didn't happen. Should be all simple enough. Extending the set. It should have been routine, but it isn't. Hits only single 20, single 10. There's only the 5 targets, but misses that. Another set going to Clayton. That's 3-0. 2 sets, 1 set. Wasn't expecting it to... expected Zonderveld in that situation to miss. At least that's in my mind, and if I have to be honest. And that will continue for... Yeah, they're continuing. Next set is underway. The 4th set. Yeah, but Zonneveld threw first. Thrown first, I should say. Yeah, a little uneasy. But in fairness, and I wouldn't exaggerate, there probably is something even deeper looking at the other little CS2 esports event in the Void Masters 2025 match, upper bracket semi-final. Score as it is between Morningstar versus Fenkta. 7 points, 5 points. Fenkta's advantage at halftime. There's nothing really for me to repeat. But just to refocus. Right between these two combatants. There's a maximum in there from Clayton. Should have seen it there, but the advantage, it could be swaying further away for Zonneveld and more in Clayton's position, more so in Clayton's position. Seeing 89 then scored by Clayton. And couldn't do a check out, so then left 18 points. Target switch from Zonneveld to the 20. Hits that. Checks out. In first leg. In truth, and Clayton, who hit on his single 18, was nearly basically next to the wire of that double. It's on once more. Yeah, well, Clayton, 137 score or points in his visit, and it's just 60 in from Zonneveld. And you continue just to read it. 40 points, then that's single 20, single 1, single 19, Clayton. Zonneveld, who then scores a 140 point, scoring 140 points. Then it was 81 points then scored by Clayton. A moment where it could, I was about to say push. It wasn't deep punishment. Maybe it was light punishment in fairness. But then Clayton's turn, but no triples. It's single 20, 19 and 5, 44 score. Little to nothing between these two players in this leg. Triple 19, single 19. It's a single 1. I immediately shook my head when I said that. Just when I said it, yeah. Next visit. That was from Clayton. He scores 99. Leaves 100 when he comes back. Zonneveld. Single 19. Next had to be a triple to get a chance at double bull. Does get the double bull! Which yet checks out on just then. And now 2 legs up. Reset. And Zonneveld throws first in the next leg. Well, they're away. It's a bit delay, too. $100 in from Zonneveld. And then the next response, 140 points, Clayton. I do have time, excuse me. You're busy. Sure. Yep. Okay. Let's refocus. Just keep doing my thing, huh? Sure, I'll do that. Another visit is checking Zonderveld, 123 points. Clayton, 121 points. At least 155 points and 218 respectively. Between Clayton and Zonderveld. Zonderveld's visit. That's triple 20, single 20. 140 score, and 78 left. Clayton's turn. Triple 20, single 19. Single 20. That's 99 score, 56 left. Zonderveld with 78 left. One shot on double 20. He hits double 20 first, not second. But does it double 10? And checks out. And wins the leg and wins that set. Fifth set comes. There'll be minimum of 6 sets being played. May see a surprise winner out of this. Seen Smith being knocked up as Zonderveld earlier. One might be rising to the occasion when it matters. In watching, well, the move with the double 20, yep. 18, double 20, double 10. Well, there's another break on the broadcast. Only now. I can still do this just to check out the other situation. Two sets each. It's the first of 4 sets. That's how it does go here. So wait until you're done. We'll need a translator for my next action. Excuse me. It'll do. Now I can actually check this out on Douyu. Without all those other distractions. .6 points, Finkta of Morning Star. It can be a pain in the neck, I know, for some. Particularly if they can't comprehend Cantonese. That doesn't say it's something I'm uneasy with. I'm fine watching plenty of Chinese players on other places, though, so I won't lie. I'm aware about the differences. 9.6 points, checking who's up and who's down. Many of them are near the B side. Many of the utilities being used. Here they come now. There's a bit of a charge. The Feng Da team's favor just a bit. And then plants the bomb on B. No, there was an additional kill in for Feng Da. Last one that's standing actually some distance away. But just easily picked off. Another win in there from the Feng Da gaming team. Darts are back on the broadcast. Shortly we'll be on once more. They start again in less than 10 seconds. This crew. And they're off now, round to number 17 away. Off they come. But it does feel like that's a 3-2 split. Maybe 4-1 formation. Directly to B and being aggressive on it, from the looks of it. But yeah, the focus mainly still is on the darts. I can assure you I won't be going fast asleep for some time. Yeah. Just searching the other information just quickly. Right. Nothing beyond the ordinary. Well, nothing that's out of the ordinary, really. I'll just do another round. That meant I need the 1 kill early from the Feng Da team. Another kill just now. Less than 30 seconds left. Double kill from the turn. Suki. One from spine. 3 kills. Take them all out. It's just like a squad wipe. Morning Star. Yeah, turn that all around. Round number 17. Next round to start soon. RTR. Back on the darts. 122 against 40. And Clayton scoring 54. Down to 68 points. Sonneveld should be routine. Well, won't be. Single 20. Missed on the second dart. Checks out. Can't be guaranteed this will be throwable at one way or the other. In cruise control, you can't really say that very easily. What then does Clayton then deliver? Zonneveld throws first. All singles. Next to Clayton in his visit, in the opening visit. The second leg, 5th set. Single 20, single 1, single 20. It's worse. Awaiting the next move. And is still watching round number 18. That's in that other event that I mentioned before. Is that refocus. 180 was delivered by Clayton that I just saw in a scene then. But it's 59 points Zonneveld, 140 points Clayton, 42 from Zonneveld with single 5, 19, 18. That's how it went. 140 versus 240. Just wasn't able afterwards for 12 dart leg. Misses the single, missing the 10. 140. It may be in vain, perhaps. Clayton now, he does strike double 10 in the visit, wins the leg, 1 leg each in the 5th set. Another win. The Fengda team. Is now 11 points, 7 points up after 18 rounds. Well, in normal circumstances that I would just say, yeah, 1 winning map point each. right after it'll be done. It shouldn't be... it could, but it may not. Just isn't any strict guarantees in any case. Anyway. It's still fine to check it as it is. Still checking the scores. Zonneveld with a potential opportunity to get a double bullseye. Well, likely he'll miss that. Does miss. It's a single bullseye. Well, it's just convinced in my head. 16-16-8 delivers just that to Clayton. 2 legs, 2 legs, 1 leg advantage in Clayton's favor. Standing by now for the next course of action. Right, but there's not only that. Qatar Gaming, yep, against Morningstar, and it's another win for the former. Another winning round, so there's one more to come. It's, wouldn't really say very much positive happening. Maybe Clayton could deliver 100, yep, 118, the maximum. And that was in a critical time as well. It was slipping up. Yep, and the points that Zonneveld had started slipping up is just been forced to try to up the ante. Gets 140 points. See Clayton against Zonneveld, 263, 161. 20, single 19. 99 score, 164 left. They're both on finishes, but you won't be on Zonneveld. A single 20, single 20. Another risk, just go for the bullseye or something. Then does that, single bullseye. Leaving 96 points. 20, 18, but as well, misses the double bullseye as Clayton. Well, this time, the other wasn't on attempting it, but aimed for it. 20, 2 chances. Just focus on the double 18. Hits it! It's Zonneveld. 2 legs on, set number 5. Reset. Clayton throwing first in this leg. I still think it shortly will be done. Just waiting. Yes. More battles come. A winning point for Morningstar. It's down, in this map so far, 12 points, 8 points down against Qatar Gaming. Shaking my head already with the other outcome. He's put the question on Johnny Clayton. Well, didn't even need a firm stamp on that one. It's a checkout, wins that leg and a set, and is now 3-2 up first over between Clayton and Zonneveld. We need a little break. Should then remember. Still, in relation of how physically weak I feel. Can run some casual stuff, but not very long, if I had the choice. As it stands at the moment, at the opening leg, between Clayton and Zonneveld, Zonneveld in the throw. It's now throwing, and I'll explain momentarily. 81 score. It's 200 versus 161, as it is. Single 20, single 19, single 20 from Clayton. There's 102 points left. Zonneveld. It's down 20s. Single 20, triple 20. Single 20. That's 100 windmill returns. Missed that next round on the 21st. That was the last one. In other words, I think Dark Gaming, which wins that map, will be prepared for the next. To do the next one later. Ancient, that will be where it will be played. Still nothing absolute, but now here it is. From Clayton. Checks out. That was 16, double 16. And, well, it does get the opening leg. Sixth leg. Right. Five perfect darts thrown by Zonneveld. Single 19 on the 6th. Clayton's turn. Decent, I'll say. 98 score. Do I have other stories I'm just trying to check out? It's crazy, I know. To many who are avid Firefox fans. Yeah. Well, there's some advantages, what's been coming around. Kill switch. Put all such features off. Like it had been throughout its whole history. I'm not really seeing too many other new stuff and the artificial intelligence stories. You know, I just may plan to leave again. If I do, then I'll say it straight. I do need a little to break off. I see nothing new in the artificial intelligence stories that get me interested, if I'll be honest. Just taking a snack and then just gonna lounge around and do my own thing. Or leave the place. Yeah. Since I had a break, then... the next 2 legs went to Zonneveld. 4th leg in progress. Just, at the opening visit from Clayton, gets 180. Gets maximum. Try you will. Hits it. Clean. On the 3rd dart. But that's 140. Not 180 though. A ton from 100 points, Clayton. Enough advantage tells me. Excuse me, before I even said a chance. It was a poor visit from Clayton, and the next delivery from Zonneveld was enough. But that was 19 double 12 in that set. Means it's to a last set. 3 sets each. Means, yep, to a 4th and final set that they go. I'll be out of here, well, for a while. I did want to check. Well, it's a complex one. I could take 15 minutes off. Just to take a break, really, from the... Well, in some senses, I wouldn't say it's that intense. Let's get that opportunity now to refocus. But I must be starting to get a bit bored inside. Excuse me. Consider that just small pause. But things may be climbing even higher. In the points, Clayton has the first opportunity to check out. Strikes with double 8. Well, did miss double 16. It gets in a little harder than Zonneveld in the opening visits. Yes. So still relatively equal, really, between both of these players. Yeah, 140 from Clayton. 140 points. 100 points, Zonneveld. 70 points, Clayton. 32 left. Clayton could have checked out. Didn't happen. Zonneveld only scored 60 on his visit, leaving on 97. Right. Just was watching Clayton once again with the checkout. Just in that moment. But yeah, we're back onto the clean. Yeah. Well, other matters. Yep. Yeah, Clayton 363 left. Zonneveld 320 points left. And on Clayton's visit, that's triple 20, single 20, triple 19, 137 score. 226 left. Single 20. Triple 20, 140 score. That's no finish. 180 points. A 140 score from Clayton then leaves 86. Single 20, triple 20, single 20, 100 score. With only one opportunity to check it out, only if Clayton misses. 86 points. Triple 18 does get this one. A shot at double 16. Missed first. The second dart. Yep, it's in. But then, yep, the leg's there. And it's over. The match by Clayton. That's it. And then comes another long break after that's done. Roughly 2.5 hours from now, it'll be the next one. That was the day session, the night session to come later. And not only that, now I can only make a focus now on the next, well, the decider map up as part of that void, Masters 2025 in China. So it's an ancient, and that will be where it will be. Look at other stuff in progress as well. There is indeed only one, so that's what I will check. I have to pop out to the player to give free access and embedding. Never liked it. There was another that was missed. In it, it's the one in Russia. So it's part of the Bet Boom Streamers Battle Season 4 finals. In the lower bracket final, that's between Team Shadow Kick, Team Buster. They're the two teams. The Mirage map. The Team Buster beats Team Shadow Kick. 13.8 points in it. On the second map, that's at the Ancient, well, the first map at Mirage, a decider map at Nuke. So at the moment, it's 9.5 points. Team Shadow Kick's advantage after 14 rounds. Enough of the pressure. Just then to see. Maybe a double attempt? Strikes double, alright. But it's now head to head. Pop. Might be another there. No. Still head to head between those two teams. Between the Buster team, Shadow Kick. Yeah, Moldoy of Shadow Kick. Delivered by Buster from Team Buster. Ching, and another one for Team Buster. Only then. But yep, and first winning point, round, whatever. In the half. The opening 2 points from the Shadow Kick team. There's will be still a while before that they commence on the Decider map. The one as part of the Void event. The Void Masters 2025 event. I'll still do that. There'll be a break from the action. Soon, but not now. Yeah, but a few exchanges. They can't complain too much. Rather clean from their Buster team. Just waiting. You're right, it was a load of some other crazier stuff. But what's up's up? Being ripped another real, I don't know, uneasy sort of time. Boring, I'll say. Nah, it was just another of those rather straightforward ones. They're already our way. The very first point from Morningstar. Come in a flurry. They're on again, as I said, that other event. In that event I mentioned previously. The other is part of Bet Boom Streamers Battle Season 4 Finals. And that was that was happening as well. Once that I'm done on the main event. Well, the main one, that's the right between those two teams. Come. As the first exchange, rounds number 17, Buster vs. Shadow Kick, the teams. And it is a bit heavy this time. More intense. Multiple multiple kills each way. Bombs now planted. A 3v2 team shadow kick. Pushing. There's one combatant out. It's just a question about where's the next of them. So Wade never saw the target. But yeah, you just the 2v1. But the team shadow kick at the end won out in that battle. Yeah, but 10.7 points in their favor. Excuse me. They're away as well. Still middle of the second round, and it's going for it. P5P. It's nodding my head. And it was very tight circumstances. The victory wins the round. Yeah, both of the battles which are happening in that same place. It reminds me too, I should mention whether the Amane Kanata, which I'm pretty sure that's it. I mean, or one of the final ever broadcasts she's ever done. I mean, the person under that handle anyway. Farewell. I can't say anything else. But refocus back. Primarily focus really between Morningstar versus Sphincter. We're watching the two of them. Toward the dead of the night, over in China. It's nearly 1 a.m. Just awaiting the next orders. It's 3v2. On the Morningstar team's advantage. The target switch. It looks like it's from A end to B end, or B end to A end. One, yeah. Switching to the B end to A end. Area's clear. Can put up the smoke grenade, then the moment deploying up the spike. If he attacks, Morningstar went out on the third round. Right, but another update only now, right between the, some other event. It's 12.7 points Team Shadow Kick against Team Buster. But 3 consecutive. The Team Shadow Kick team. The Team Shadow Kick. That's what I mean to say. Another small mix of aggression. 2 kills. Yeah, but it's head-to-head now. Spine against Summon. One from Morningstar, the other from Finkta Gaming. It's a bit too far away for any decisions. It is switching from bomb site from looks of it to B, it looks like. Could make a sudden change. He's moving back, the other's making a retreat. Bang. And Spine victorious in that battle. But yeah, to focus back again and progress right between those two teams I mentioned. It's a charge. Defusal to come. Another round for Team Buster. Focus back, 5th round. Still no kills as yet, but deals a small bit of damage. That was a bit earlier. Exchange, first exchange. Double from... what was that? A mixture of Tsuki and Sasiki. Those two. A 3-kill play, but things are silent. It's to face the music once more. Peak. But yeah, and taking no chances wasn't worth it. Slaying back, but it's crowded. But I won't get mad about that fact. It's just the way I want it. Right. Yep. Still 2 versus 2 battle. Round number 6. Bombs planted on A end. Oh, sorry, B end. The B end, and there was one take. The thing dot team, and they took another. Which that means, yep. Winner. Round number 6. It's 4.2 points in Morning Star. The team's favor. Last winning point in there. Shot a kick against Buster. It's all said and done in that sense. The team shot a kick went out. There'll be one more. Now, just one more to come after this. Which will be a nuke. But refocus. 7th round. Okay. Check round number 7 is 3 alive at Morningstar and 2 alive in Finkta. After this is currently where they are at about 1 minute 3 seconds in the 7th round. Yes. Just an additional kill. That's it, Morningstar, which win the round. 7 complete. 7 rounds complete, is what I mean to say. find a way to start. Because I have that many screens active, where it isn't exactly straightforward, do still have a very safe bet normally with watching the Doom speed run demos. Oops, Doom speed demos, as it says here. You know. And it's very illustrious and very rich, well, expansive, the WADs. Safe bet, which I would say. Particularly if there's nothing really of worth that was live at the time that the podcasts are running. But there's a reason I have more trust to understanding, well, the players who are live. Because some of the videos could be fabricated, and it's really easy to get even more sucked in on that content. It's not at the point where it's a straight line of who to trust. At a deeper level, it's already happened. Being already aware about that the content we create is still imperative. In fact, that'll become an asset. And the stuff I've read, I can accept. To others who really are not able to really differentiate, well, that's their fault. But remember, this dude has been in this stream game for more than 10 years, and he's aware about numerous changes that can be real easy just to bend. There's a reason I created a Discord channel known as Cyber Tunnel. We're speaking through the different lines of her story here. Stuff that can go pretty deep. Still some specific instances that being well knowing of the rush should explain between the other Counter-Strike 2 esports event in place at 6 points, 3 points. Morningstar against Vinkita, the latter team who won the previous round. In progress in the 10th. Was distracted once again. The victory. Morningstar on round 10. Now 7 points, 3 points up. Can't complain too much. I'll still let this roll. I'll just state this once more. There are too many other, screens I'm watching it. So just primary focus isn't until roughly 2 hours away. Sure, well, listen, if I do have to take a nap between, I will do that. I'll still put a standby image if in case I do have to take a rest. 2 more rounds still and I have to go. It's 1 versus 3. It feels like there's virtually already won. The morning star team. And it's already counted as it is. Another kill then. It's now 8 points, 3 points. I'm free now. Let's do this last round. Busy, makes sense. Really aggressive. 3 kills already for Morningstar, yeah, well. That's it. Just have to leave it as it is. A 9 points, 3 points result. Feels inevitable. It's just enough of this. Let's just get on and play some games. Just had enough of this anyway. Can't exaggerate to say how darn bored I am. Get into a bit of the old school. Because I have nothing really feeling intended to run something. I'll just think about that before focusing on the next decision. Well, I'll get rocking shortly. That's right, I'll be switching from source to source in a moment. Yeah, I'm still rolling as it will. Source switch now. Let's just get the show on. That feels fine as it will be. A very certain check I need to do. The same. Those parameters will do. What did happen to the love of the art? Those eyes disappeared. I'm aware of the drill. Just may run a couple of these. Checking. Roll out. Check. Yeah. Nothing good. Repeat. This feels... That other battle will end in a snuff. Still watching that? The Morning Star team? Yeah, well... It's jumping to conclusions, I know. Just plays off the headphones. Will not exaggerate to then point out I'll need to be asleep. Other plans, yeah? Breaking battery. The multiple batteries, yeah. Find the cycle. The demand for silver. It's nuts, really. Usually I don't actually say that much, really, during these events. There isn't any real intention to really tell you how much further that there is left to this other... in the other match. Barely any more. 12 points to 3. About to start round number 16. The gloves yet. You have more to contribute. Satisfying as it is, rather not be... rather the effect be overkill. Really mean that. Be over very shortly. High note, no, low, relatively high note. The results there. The Morning Star team, and she's only finished off the encounter with them and think our team. It's done. So I don't see any intention to follow this one further. Really. When it's done, but that's it. No other battles that come. Only one from... is only the... battle between Team Shadowkick and Team Buster. That's it. There's nothing else for many hours, beyond, you know? It's... much the post-mortem stuff. Some of the stuff that just... if it works, it works. Yeah. And it's time... let's keep it set as it is. Let's then do Yeah, excuse me, hijacked. When I get back, it will be a while before I reset. Still give a reminder, of course, when I do go back. So, there's only... At the time of the night when this was broadcasted... Yeah, Bet's Boom Streamers Battle Season 4 Finals. Didn't say exactly where, though. Moscow, Russia. And still, the one which will beat the other, next battle's the Consolidation Finals. Team CS2 News. That's who they have to go against. One team or the other team. They're away around the very first round. Right between Team Buster and Team Shadow Kek. Glock 18 pistol. Was quite the clutch play, huh? But yep, Zidham does deliver. Timeout maybe. Looks... They are not prepared, it's just a fair wait. Excuse me. Expected. It's because we've lived a lie. We don't want to really be here. We're not even really flourishing, are we? You know what, I can't exaggerate. The stuff that everybody just went through had taken a great degree of energy through the systems. We'll at least rest. Another player I like's live now. It's the search for the Twitch handle. Found the channel. And it's no ordinary channel either. It's one of the top apex predators out there. It's not some mean joke, it's just the way it is. Zero 1:30 hours local time, Chinese time, 2:30 a.m. 02:30 hours JST Japanese time. 5:30 p.m. 17:30 hours UTC 0. Give up even wanting to back here all the other simpletons, but what's up is up. It's exactly why I'm just gonna continue to refocus. It would still matter if the stuff is still used with AI assist or generative AI at some level, but, well, you can keep battling on, if you will, but to the point even I think I need a rest to recharge. Just continue to speak away anyway. Whatever I say, it's up to me and me only. Yeah, far too much bottled water. It doesn't matter to me, it's still decent. With the quantity, yeah. Some other weird sensation. Yep. Just getting soaked into that other background music. I'll tell you one thing. If I come back and do some more of this other commentary, I will. I just need to get off. Separate as broadcast A and broadcast B. I actually need to rest. Just to be serious. Still, one battle didn't even look like any fun at all. Here's where it goes wrong sometimes. Can't then be deprecating it all. I'll only go one more 50. And that's about all I can do. So that's what I will. I'll get on and just do that. 50. Go 100. Further might be risky. Still put the 100, but I won't be feeling the intent to go that far. But if it does, then it does. Just wanted to check. Let's roll. Refocus. Nearly had the target as well. Enough. Firstly, is the hype cycle finished? Just rolling with some different sensation. It's around about the drugs that I keep taking. Forcibly, because I went deep underground, had no choice. That invention could have been better if I never had to go through this rather meaningless trip to get drugs and nothing else. Which I'm forced to take now because it makes no difference what I say or do. I'll take it for what it's worth. I'll be taking the rest, but the broadcast will go on. That's what I will say. grunting. Did see something. Don't fool me around that one's way. I don't feel like even going out. I really don't. But you never know, I may walk out for a while. It's hard to know what my mental well-being is at this time. Depressed? Feels more accurate than to say that I'm unhappy. It's nearly done. Yeah. Finish this off. Gotta get back. It might be my last game I run. Just for the record. So brace yourself if it is my last game. Place on the AC inside. Oh, well, you said it. There's something to freshen you tomorrow. Tomorrow's already here, I know, but later on today. I have to abruptly end the broadcast. See you folks next time. Stream is over. Call it.